some grass to eat someplace else. And once again, I'm not letting her stop on her backing as she wants to. I'm releasing her as she's going pretty nicely. So it's not like when she gets tired of it, okay, we're done. That's not how you want to end. You want to end on when she's being snappy so that she understands, hey, if I'm snappy about this, we get to quit sooner. So she's starting to offer on her own, but still kind of ran into her a little bit before she got there. When she stops, I'm going to add a little bit of motivation. And I can use every footfall as a release. So same thing with moving forward. Every footfall can be a release. I'm giving her the chance. She's not taking it. So pressure, release, pressure, release, pressure, release. Pressure, release.
Go. Go. Go.
So right now, she's kind of backing up on just this. And mix it up for them a little bit. Make it interesting for them so they're not like, okay, every time we stop, we're going to back 3 steps, then we're done. Then she'll anticipate that. So if you mix it up, maybe back 3 or maybe back 10 or maybe just back until she's really backing up nice for you. So we're getting her to start offering. We just on the stop. Not every time, but much better from where we started. And you don't have to do this just from the ground. This is the start. Do this when you're riding too. If your horse is walking off on you too fast or on the trail or something and they're speedy, stop them up and back them. That's what I did in Magic yesterday. He was backing up hills. It's like, well, if you want to go somewhere, and we'll go somewhere, but we're going to do what I want to do. So we backed up some hills. I let him loose, and then he started speeding up later, and then I backed him up some more hills. And then pretty soon he got the hang of he didn't want to back up any more hills, so he'd slow down for a bit. So just put that energy to, the use that you want instead of what they want to do. What their natural inclinations are to our benefit. This is a way to get control of their head and neck, which for a horse is not, it's not a natural thing for them to give that. Because in the wild, that's where they would be attacked. So that's their protection area, and if they're going to trust you enough, be cooperative enough to give you control of their sight and their smell and their freedom, their sensitive areas, then it's a lot easier to have control of their other areas, which is their feet and their legs and their hips and their shoulders. if you work on this from the ground, you want to put some time in it. There's consistency and effort. Do this every day or whatever, a couple times a week, for a couple months or whatever. That's just going to build on itself. So every time's going to get better for you. It's your timing, though, you need to release. And as you do it more, you'll get a better feel for it, so you'll be able to get your timing better, and they'll respond to you better. And then from there, start doing that kind of thing from when you're in the saddle. So it's something like this could save your life someday. If you have a horse that spooks on you, you pick up your rein and you hold it. Well, they're going to be used to, hey, if I got my head bent around my belly, that's a safe spot, and I need to keep my feet still. And they'll be you can just hold them there until you get off if you have to, or until whatever it is that scared them. And it's not just your young horses or spooky horses that sometimes that happens. It can happen with any horse. I was on one of my old lesson horses, and in Minnesota we have a lot of snow right now, and there's snow on our roof of our buildings, and when it gets warm out, these snowbanks come sliding off the roofs. So imagine what that could do. And when all the other horses are outside running around, if you're inside riding and that takes a horse by surprise, it can scare him. And that's what happened to me one day, and boy, I was right there, and otherwise I would have been on the ground real fast. So you just never know what might come up, So if I could teach horse people any one thing, I guess, for a building block of everything else, it would be the flexing, and the second thing would be to use the backing as a tool, and space. And she needs a little work with. She's not real pushy, but she's pushy enough where that would aggravate me, I guess. I want her to be a little bit more responsive and a little lighter, I guess, to get off. She's like right here. She's not going anywhere. So, and once again, you ask as light as you can, and that might be, you can work it up to not even touching. You can just be air or whatever. And you give them that chance, but then you keep upping your pressure until you get it to where they're responding. And each horse has a different where their pressure point is. She's mid-range. She's not flighty or scared or anything, but she's not. I mean, there's some horses where you really have to push it on him. I might have a little whip, and tap her. But she's not to that point. She's just she responds, but she's not too quick about it.